Hello everyone, welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene, that's Sweet Benji behind me. And I just want to say, I know how hard it is to actually take time for yourself to show up for practice. It can be really challenging, sometimes more than others. So I just want to thank you so much for clicking play on this video, for taking time to practice. Today we have a fun session called Flow into Stillness. So hop into something comfy and let's get started. Alrighty, let's begin on all fours. Come on down to the ground, take your time. Remember, this time that you're taking is for you to just feel it out. Notice how you're feeling today. So as you come down into this tabletop position, spread the fingertips wide, bring the knees underneath the hip points, wrists underneath the shoulders. And take a deep breath in, maybe close the eyes here as you bring your attention to your spine, visualizing this line, this length from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone. You may notice how you feel here, a little tired, or maybe perhaps energized, or something in between. And we'll begin to gently deepen the breath, marrying our breath with this movement and the movement with the breath. So drop the belly, inhale, look forward, cow pose, slow and steady to begin with here. Exhale, round through the spine. And as you do this, really claw through the fingertips. Take some of that added pressure out of your wrists. Inhale, heart shines forward. And exhale. And just continuing here with your breath, letting go of the day thus far, allowing yourself to really come into this present moment, whatever that means for you. As your friend, I would say, yeah, just really give yourself this time. Focus on the sensations you feel as we move throughout this practice. We'll do one more round. And after your last round of cat-cow, we'll bring the knees wide, send the hips back and reach the fingertips forward. Lift up through the palms so that only your fingertips are pressing the mat, the earth. And then inhale in, look forward. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest gently and breathe here into the rib cage. On your next breath, see if you can make it a little deeper, a little fuller, more expansive. Just give it a shot. Nice, and then let that go. Plant the palms, we'll lift the heart back up, walk the knees underneath the hips, curl the toes under, and gently, as you're ready, peel the hips up high for downward facing dog. Find what feels good here. Use this first downward dog as an opportunity to check in with your body today. Continuing to gently deepen the breath. And perhaps allowing that breath to inspire your movement. Then we'll slowly begin to walk it up, crossing one foot in front of the other, perhaps, all the way up to the top edge of your mat, where we will bring the feet hip width apart, knees slightly bent, and allow the head to hang over, arms to be relaxed like noodles. And if it feels right in your body today, shaking the head a little yes, and then no. And then deepen your breath again here. Have a felt sense of the sensation in the low back and the hamstrings, the feet and the calves. Then ground down through all four corners of the feet. Bend your knees generously. Active legs here as we slowly begin to roll up to standing together. Coming into mountain pose. Right away, take a second to gently lift your heart space. Think about this string pulling you up from the crown of the head. And if you like, you can close your eyes again here and visualize this line, this length from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone. Then we'll take the awareness of this line into our flow and into our rest at the end, and hopefully on into the rest of our day. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. As you inhale, squeeze the shoulders, lift the shoulders rather, up towards the ears. And then exhale, relax them down. Soft knees, inhale, squeeze and lift the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, take them back and down. One more time. Inhale, big lift in the shoulders. Exhale, release them down. On your next inhale, reach the fingertips high up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees softly, fingertips come all the way down. Inhale, we lift halfway, finding your version of a flat back position. You can use blocks here. Palms can be on the shins or the thighs. We want to find that length. And then slowly release, take it down. Fingertips come to the mat. We step the right foot back, just the right foot. Lower the right knee to the earth. And on your inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead as you breathe in. Feel the expansion of the breath. And as you breathe out, fingertips come back down into your lunge. Lift the back knee. Now with the back knee lifted, and of course you can always keep it lowered if that's better for you today. We'll again inhale, sweep the arms all the way up and overhead. Big expansive breath here, and then exhale, bring it back down to the earth. Lovely. Plant the palms here, step the left toes back. We have our first plank pose here together today. Press away from the yoga mat, lengthen through the crown. Listen to the sound of your breath. Then send the hips up high and back, downward facing dog. Inhale in deeply here. And exhale completely. When you're ready, step the right foot up into the lunge. Lower the left knee to the ground. Move with your breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Big expansive breath here. On the exhale, we float the fingertips down. Now option to lift the back knee. Really feel the stretch in that back foot as you reach the left heel towards the back edge of your mat. We inhale, sweep the arms all the way up and overhead, following the breath. Exhale, take it down. Plant the palms here, step it back into plank. Reaching forward with the crown of the head, reaching back with the heels. Listen to the sound of your breath. Then you can take a chaturanga here, or you can lower the knees and gently bring the belly to the earth. Inhale, take a gentle back bend here, so a baby cobra might lift you up. And then exhale, it takes you down. Curl the toes under, press up to plank or all fours, and then send the hips up high and back, downward facing dog. 3 cycles of breath here, in and out. In and out, in and out. After your 3 cycles of breath, bend the knees, carve a line with the nose to look forward, and make your way to the top of the mat. You can do the crisscross steps again, or you can hop, or you can step up like ragdoll. We'll meet in a standing forward fold. On your next inhale, let it lift you up halfway. Exhale, soften and bow. Root to rise here, ground through the feet. Inhale, reach all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, we're gonna go right back down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, your version. Follow your breath. Exhale, soften and release. Fingertips come to the mat, step the right toes back, lower the right knee. A repetition here. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, float them down. Back knee lifts again. Here we go. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, float it down. Plant the palms, step the left foot back, plank pose. Listen to the sound of your breath here. Draw the navel in and up. And on your next exhale, send the hips up high and back. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your next inhale, step the right leg up into the lunge. Lower the left knee. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fingertips float down. Lift the back knee, reach the back heel. Inhale, arms sweep up, high lunge. Follow the breath. Exhale, brings you down. Palms to the mat, step it back, plank. Listen to the sound of your breath. And then belly to cobra here or chaturanga to upward facing dog. Find your flow. Move with your breath. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Deep breath in here. Long breath out. Bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top. This time, option to bring your feet together, really together, or if the as wide as the hip points feels better. I lost my words there. So just nice conscious footing is essentially what I'm inviting in. Toes pointing forward. On your next inhale, let's lift it up halfway. Exhale, soften and fold. Root to rise here. Inhale, reach for the sky. And this time we'll exhale, palms come together and down to the heart. Pause here, try not to fidget. Feel your feet on the ground. Soften your gaze or close your eyes so you can really bring your attention inward. Observe your breath. Then with feet together or hip width apart, we'll find a soft bend in the knees so that we can step the left foot back. We'll pivot on the back foot, and when you're ready, take the fingertips all the way up. Breathe in, and as you exhale, open up into a warrior two. Finding that strength in the legs, finding that length in the spine. Back toes are turned in. Keep the front knee bent as we inhale, reach the right arm forward, up and back. Big stretch here. As you exhale, right elbow comes to the top of the right thigh and left fingertips sweep all the way up and maybe over. Good, inhale in here. Try to spiral your heart up towards the sky. And then slowly ground through the back foot, press into your front foot to come back to warrior two. Pull the pinkies back here, straighten the front leg, and we're gonna take it to the other side by turning the right toes in, left toes out. Deep bend in that left knee, find your Virabhadrasana 2 on this side. Then keep that front knee bent. As we inhale, we'll send the left fingertips all the way up and back. Feeling that expansion in the left side body, left rib. And then on the exhale, left elbow to the top of the left thigh, right fingertips reach all the way up and over. Big stretch here from the outer edge of the right foot to the right fingertips. Maybe taking a moment to spiral your heart up towards the sky. And then ground through that back foot, press into the front foot, come all the way back up, warrior two. Breathe in, breathe out. Straighten through the front leg, dial both toes in now. So now we're in a standing wide-legged position. Inhale, lift the sternum, bring the palms together, lift the sternum to the thumbs, and take a second here to feel the soles of your feet. Notice where the weight is distributing. Can you ground down through the ball joint of the big toe, the ball joint of the pinky toe, and the back two corners of the heels here? Inhale in deeply. Exhale, slow and steady. We'll softly bend through the knees and take the heart, the chest forward. So lengthening through the crown of the head here. Maybe you can get to this flat back position. Maybe you find it's more helpful to have your hands on the tops of the thighs or the waist. Breathe in here. Lots of integrity in the spine. Breathe out as you exhale, ground through the feet and come all the way back up. So we're gonna go down again. Maybe this time your hands come to blocks or to the earth. Inhale, we lift up. Exhale, soft bend in the knees as we hinge at the hips and slowly melt forward. Active feet here. Find what feels good, standing wide-legged forward fold. Keep your breath smooth and steady. Inhale in, use your next exhale to ground through those active feet and slowly come all the way up. We'll do this one more time. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, soft bend in the knees. Heart, chest dives forward gently. Palms come to the earth or to blocks. And if you're ready to progress here a little bit, you can slowly begin to walk the hands in line with the feet. Of course, only if that feels right in your body. You gotta bring the breaths, nice smooth breath here. Maybe the crown of the head reaches towards the ground. Maybe someday, maybe never. Inhale in deeply. Use your next exhale to slowly walk it back up. Soft bend in the knees, hands to heart. We rise up together. Nice work. Turn the right toes towards the front edge of the mat. Bend the knees and as many steps as it takes just to bring that left foot back up. When you're there, inhale, reach up towards the sky. Big stretch, big breath. Exhale, wiggle the fingertips and rain it all the way down into your fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to soften and release everything. Gorgeous. Fingertips come to the mat here and we're gonna walk the feet as wide as the mat and turn the toes out now just to spill off. You can use blocks here to support, but move at a nice slow tempo as we inhale in deeply. Exhale, active legs here. We're gonna slowly come down into a squat. So you can grab a block here and put it underneath the bum if that feels nice and supportive. You can keep your hands on the earth or we can bring the palms together. And take a second here to find your breath. We won't be here too long, but take a moment here to really ground through your feet. And especially if you've come into this asana before, see if you can really find that yielding that we often talk about, of just lifting up maybe half an inch in this shape so that you're not just in a complete surrender of the weight of gravity. Beautiful. Inhale in, everyone, wherever you are. Whew, and then gently, very gently, swim the fingertips behind you. Land your booty on the ground. And guess what? We're coming all the way down to our backs. So take your time getting there. Go ahead and situate yourself so that you can extend the legs out long and be comfortable. And then when you're ready, we'll bend both knees, bring the soles of the feet to the mat. And then on your next breath, kick the right leg, just the right leg up. Now this is gonna look and feel a little different for everyone. So if the knee is bent here or wherever, whatever you can do to get that foot up, let's play there. No need to push or force it somewhere else. Use the foundation of your left foot to support you. And then maybe if it's available, you'll interlace the fingertips behind the thigh or the calf. And then when you feel like you found your position today, return to your breath and let's rotate the right ankle one way and then the other. Shoulders relaxed, skin of the face relaxed. Ho. And then if you'd like, before we switch, you can extend the left leg out long, just an option. And let's all press into both heels, flex your feet, breathe in, breathe out. Release the right foot, bring both feet back to the earth, knees bent. And we'll take it to the other side. Take the left leg up. Now, I'd love for you to just take a moment here it can help to close the eyes here, just to notice what's happening in the hips and the pelvis. And notice if this leg, this hamstring, this foot feels any different from the right side. And just staying curious. When you're ready, you might find a little bind behind the hamstring or the calf. And together we might make our way back to the breath and find some gentle rotation in the left ankle. Take it both ways. Option to extend the right leg out long. And then release the left foot to the ground. Bring both feet back to the ground. Press the palms into the earth. Inhale in, toes pointing forward. Exhale, ground through all four corners of the feet as you begin to slowly, gently lift the tailbone up. Then one vertebra at a time, slowly lifting up into a bridge posture here. Hip points lift, heart lifts towards the chin, and the chin lifts towards the sky. Take a nice full breath in, feeling all four sides of your torso expand. And then exhale, slowly release. When you're ready, gently hug the knees into the chest. And you can take a twist here if it feels good. Knees gently moving left to right. Or maybe you'd like to finish with a happy baby, grabbing the outer edges of the feet or the inner arches. Tailbone lengthens forward. And then when you're ready, we will come to relax. Hey bud, Benji. With the legs extended long. Good job, Benji. And today I'd like to invite us to actually walk the legs out a little bit wider, only if it feels right in your body, comfortable in your body, and the arms too. So you're just taking up a little bit of space, and I'm getting kisses on my right hand. Thank you. Coming into our final posture where we will intentionally practice finding surrender, a moment of stillness. So I have invited us to come into a shape, but if that shape's not working for you in whatever way, adjust and find a shape in your body where you feel safe and easy enough to give this next beat, this final beat of our practice, your focus, your energy. So slowly, as we get comfortable, we will enter into stillness. Closing the eyelids, Softening the jaw, maybe finding a slight parting of the lips. Together as a community, we'll take a deep, full breath in here. Good, and as you exhale here, allow the weight of your body, everything, to release, to grow heavy, to let go fully into the earth. And from here, just allow your natural breath to do its thing. There's a saying in the practice of just allowing your body here to be breathed, so you don't have to do any technique. You don't have to do anything at all. Allowing your feet to relax. Allowing your legs to relax. Allowing your hips and your pelvis to relax. Allowing our stomachs, our sweet bellies to soften and lovingly relax. Low back relaxes. Allowing the rib cage, mid-back, upper back, and your entire heart space to relax. Allowing the shoulders, the arms, the wrists and the hands to soften and relax. Allow your beautiful neck to relax. Again, jaw relaxed, skin of the face soft and relaxed, and the entirety of your head, your gorgeous head, just heavy and relaxed. Take one more just real, loving, quiet moment here in stillness. And then slowly, so slowly begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Slowly, gently, lovingly walk your feet in closer towards each other. And when you're ready, bend the knees, bring the feet to the earth, and let's turn to one side, your choice, any side. Coming through a fetal position here, take a beat, and then pressing up to come to a seat. Bring the palms together. Maybe rub them together here. You can start to open the eyes and take a deep breath in. Notice how you feel as you breathe out. Relax your shoulders. I feel like my assistant really captures the end beat of this practice really well. So good job, Benji. And thank you guys for joining us. Appreciate you sharing your valuable time and your practice with me. Take good care. Namaste.